You're listening to Vistel Reads. Tonight's story is titled The Open Window, a visit that reveals more than expected. Mr. Nuttall was not accustomed to country life. In fact, he had come to the countryside on doctor's orders to calm his nerve. And so, armed with vague layers of introduction and an already frayed temper, he made his way to the Sapleton house on a quiet October afternoon. He was shown in by a servant and left to wait in the drawing room. There, seated near the hearth, was a girl, perhaps 15, eyes sharp, confident, watching him. "My aunt will be down soon," she said. "She always makes a grand entrance." Mr. Nuttall chuckled nervously. "It's very kind of her to see me. I know I'm just a stranger." "You're not the only stranger here," the girl said. She nodded towards the tall open window behind them. The breeze drifted in softly. Outside, a garden path led towards the fields. Nothing seemed out of place. "You see," she continued, "my aunt keeps the window open in hopes that they'll return." "They?" Mr. Nuttall asked. She leaned forward just a bit. "3 years ago today, her husband and her two brothers went out through that very window to go shooting. They never returned, caught in a sudden bog, bodies never recovered. But she insists they'll walk back in, just as they were, guns in hand, muddy boots. Every evening she waits." Mr. Nuttall stared at the window. The air felt colder suddenly. Then the girl gave a faint smile. "Sometimes when it's quiet, I think I hear them." The aunt, Mrs. Sappleton, soon entered, cheerful, distracted. "So sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Nuttall. I do hope you don't mind the window being open. My husband and brothers are out hunting. Should be back any moment." Mr. Nuttall's hand trembled slightly as he sipped his tea. The aunt went on describing the shooting conditions that day, on how muddy the roads had become. She chatted. He nodded, barely listening, eyes flickering now and then to the open window. And then footsteps, crunching gravel, a murmur of voices, laughter. The girl stood, eyes wide. "They're back." Mr. Nuttall turned. Three figures approached, guns slung over shoulders, boots caked in mud. Pale breath gone, Mr. Nuttall bolted from the room, down the hall, out the door, across the garden. Mrs. Sappleton blinked. "Was it something I said?" The girl smiled faintly, sipping her tea. "Perhaps he's afraid of dogs," she said. "Some people are, you know. Or maybe he just didn't believe in ghosts." Thank you for listening to Vistel Reads. If you'd like to hear more, subscribe and stay a while. I'll be here.